Let's start with teleoperation for the Jetbot. So I'm using a PS4 controller, and to do that in Windows, I have this DS4 Windows file, which is making sure that it comes in as an Xbox controller. So on here you can see that there's the Xbox controller, this will be the PS4 controller, and then I move it around, it is connected. So it's just index 0 as well. So you want to pull up the Jupyter notebook. Doing that right now. And we've got teleoperation here. So get started with the widget. Press the button on the gamepad. And cool. So we're linked up to it. Now we get the motors connected to the controller. All right, so here's the controller. Here's the Jetbot. You can hear the motor starting a little bit, and there it goes. So that's right up, right down, left up, left down, forward, backward. All right. Something to note here. These controller axes are 1 and 3 because the up and down here and there are the analog inputs. So this works perfect. Just having a little bit of fun. Okay. Something to note later when it's paired with the camera, this might be due to the Wi-Fi adapter that's in there, it disconnects pretty frequently from the controller. So we'll see how that plays into it. So let's get the camera online. So let's turn it around so the camera's pointing towards me, and let's create that widget. All right, live video feed pops up right there, perfect. I can hear the motors, but I cannot, there we go, we got some control. It's a little buggy. We can see that this is also updating as we move. All right, it's having fun over there. Okay, so now we're gonna go down and for the network disconnection with the heartbeat. Okay, so the motor's turned off, I did hear that, and let's relink. They're back on and moves around. Does turn off pretty quickly. I do think that's attributed to the Wi-Fi card in there. All right, so back on again. There we go. Moving around and back off again. So we got that going, and this time we're gonna get a snapshot with the gamepad button. So get this in there. And right here we can see the live image. This is what is last uploaded there. Let's make it a little more clear. So if we go back up to here, and then we just zip like that, that should be towards me now. Yep, you can see this towards me. And then my analog sticks again are disconnecting. Okay, so right here, this is input 5, and that corresponds to this on the controller. And that's useful because we want to save a snapshot. So in the snapshot directory for teleoperation over there. So what we're gonna do is we've got this and we got our snapshots 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna press that button and ba-bam. What is that? That's a snapshot, right? Seconds ago, we go into the folder and we can pull it up and it's right there. Perfect. And that should be it. I could keep fooling around up and keeping it moving. It'll still disconnect a little bit, but everything works. We got snapshots, and last thing to do is this camera. Turn it off, and that's it for teleoperation.